It's Vlogmas day 17 and I have a lot of work to do. Today is really just the final push of all my client work I have to do before we break for the new year. So I'm just zeroing in on that. I did go to get my nails done this morning, which was long overdue, but I haven't had time. This Vlogmas stuff, I can honestly say I probably won't do it ever again. I think unless content creation is your full-time job, this is just so unrealistic. I am only able to do this because of my extremely flexible hours that I have with my job. Also, it's just a slow month for my clients. So it's just been a very easy month for me work-wise. And that is the only reason I've been able to do Vlogmas. Mind you, I still have work to do. And I am like barely scraping by. Like I'm barely able to do everything. And I am sacrificing sleep. I've been sacrificing daylight hours. I've been realizing I wake up so late that I have very little time with actual sunlight, and then it's just nighttime, and then I'm staying up so late. So I am mainly awake when it is dark outside, which is just maybe not the way to live. There's only like a week left, which is so crazy. This shit has gone by so fast. This whole year has gone by so incredibly fast. This is like the fastest year of my life. I swear to God. So let's get on with the Vlogmas socks of the day. So I've been very strategic about which socks I wear on each day, and I feel like this is perfect for staying home all day and working. We have fluffy red socks with little snowflakes on them. Again, a little simple. I have more fun ones, I have more simple ones, but they're all cute, and this is no exception. So we have these, they're gonna be warm, they're gonna be really nice and cozy. This house is fucking freezing. Unless I have my space heater on, I'm cold. I'm so cold in this house. The thing about San Francisco is it's just like not built for cold. So when it does get like really cold here, yeah, we're all suffering. So we're gonna do these and try to combat that frigidness. That being said, since I'm working all day today, I wanted there to be content that I could just film right now, and then I'll talk to you later, like when I'm getting dinner or something, when I'm done with all my work. So I was trying to come up with something, and I think what would be really fun is to tell you what is on my to be read list, because I have a long one. You know, while we're here, I feel like this is as good a place as any to do our little to be read haul. It is my bathroom, but this light above my medicine cabinet is just really good. I've taken many mirror selfies here. So we have these books. I kind of have different categories for all of them. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like the top of the list. Okay, first up I have Book Talk Classic Throne of Glass. My friend Arshia is watching this and she is yelling at me that I haven't read this yet. She has been trying to get me and Emma to read Throne of Glass for so long. I did read ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses, like early 2023, and I've been meaning to read this also. I've heard that people think it's even better, which is crazy to me. I did love ACOTAR. I am a basic book talk girly. I love that shit. I ate it up. I flew through that shit. I have not read a book series like that since Harry Potter, since Hunger Games, like since early like reading, like middle school years. So I know once I read it, it's going to be so good, and I'll be mad at myself for not reading it sooner, and I know I'm gonna enjoy it so much, and it's gonna be this like long, amazing journey. But because I know that's all like waiting for me, I feel like I have to read other books first, or like books that are just a standalone book, not a series. So this is definitely a 2026 endeavor I want to take. Okay, then I have this book that I thrifted. I got this at Goodwill, $3.29, baby. It's very nice. It's a very nice hardcover book, and it's all about basketball. And I do love the Warriors specifically. I played basketball like all growing up. My dad coached all my teams. So basketball has a special place in my heart. And I feel like I want to strengthen my more in-depth knowledge, my historical knowledge. I would really like that. There's so much fun lore in basketball. There's drama, there's rivalries, there's like underdog stories. It's really fun. actually. So I want to know more about that. And this, I feel like, would be a good place to start. It's just the history of basketball. It's called Basketball: A Love Story. And I'm very excited to read this. The thing about me is I am interested in so many things. I like a lot of things. I have my toes dipped in a lot of things. But then that means I'm never really like going in depth to anything because I'm just like a bee buzzing to a different pretty flower all the time. I don't know if that's just ADHD, but I just like doing a lot of things. I want to live so many lives. Reading is a good way to do that. But I also think it's a good way to just get more in depth into your interests. And that's something I really would like to do with some of the more prominent ones in my life, like basketball. So I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna get so much knowledge, guys. And then anytime a man tries to make me look stupid, I'm gonna pull shit out from here. Liking a male dominated interest, hobby, whatever, not for the faint of heart. Not at all. Okay, next I have this book, Liquid. It was part of my Book of the Month subscription. I was going really strong with the Book of the Month subscription in the beginning of the year, and then we quickly, actually not that quickly, it was kind of like April, May, I fell off. The problem was that was when I was really committing myself to running and going on walks and admittedly losing weight just for vanity reasons. And I was really about it. I was on my fitness grind, or as much of a fitness grind as everyday walks is. And I just completely stopped reading. I don't know how to do multiple things at once. Like I have to go all in on something. And that is what I did. Reading fell behind. This book fell behind. I only read like one chapter of this one, and I wish I had kept going with it because the premise sounded really interesting. It's about this girl that wants to marry rich. So she does a whole spreadsheet of all the rich people in LA and everyone she could go on a date with. And then she goes on all these dates with all these rich millionaires, billionaires, I don't know, a bunch of rich people. And I thought it sounded really cool. The only thing is it said that it was a highbrow book. That's what it said on the Book of the Month selection page. So basically a lot of academic references. She's in grad school, or she's trying to get her PhD, I believe, actually. So she's really smart. She references things that I like vaguely remember from like my college ethics class, my college philosophy class, but I am not her smart. I have a strong, wide vocabulary because I like learning new words and I like using them in everyday conversation in the least pretentious way possible, I think. But this is just a very slow read for me because it takes me a second because I have to really think about what she's saying. And as someone that really reads for pleasure, and I love reading like whatever, trashy books, shitty books, I don't really care. I like reading fun stuff. A lot of the times it's not as dense and like reference heavy, but it was still really good. Like what I did read of it was good. It just took me longer than it usually does to read something. I'm a very quick reader too, but just to like process what she was saying. So I really want to read this because I don't want to just read easy things. As much as I love like a fun, just like silly read, I read like this super like cheesy Hallmark movie Christmas book last December and I loved it. I don't want to just read stuff like that. I want to have range. I want to put this mind to use, especially now that I'm not in school. I just want to make sure that I am just keeping the gears going in here. So this is going to be another 2026 read that I really want to read because I have something to prove, I guess. Okay, and then the last one I have for you, Atomic Habits. I feel like everyone and their mom has read this, but I have not, and I don't think my mom has either. But I wanted to read this just for all of the things I've been saying this whole Vlogmas, if you've been keeping up with me. I feel like I need to build better habits. I feel like I need to get better about sustaining good habits. I always come out guns a-blazing and then I'm like waking up at a good time for like a whole week straight, and then I have one like night out. I wake up at noon, and then after that my whole sleep schedule's fucked up, and then it's so hard to get back. And that is just a very common thing for me, and I don't want to be like that, guys. I'm about to turn 28. It's really time to really just get it together. And that's not just like the adulting stuff and all that. It's also just being the person that I want to be. That's like important to me. And it has actually always been important to me. I am a self-improvement fiend. I feel like, why would you not live your life as optimally as possible? And I'm not saying that's the way to live. I actually think it's not the way to live, but unfortunately that's how I am wired, and I might as well use it to my advantage and just live a better life, a healthier life, more, I don't know, enlightened life. So that's what we're trying to do here. It says it's sold over 3 million copies. So I feel like, you know, there must be something to it. I, unfortunately, am really susceptible to like an inspirational voice. I always joke, and maybe it's not a funny joke, but I always joke that I would join a cult just because I love community. I love feeling like I'm a part of something bigger than myself. I am very easily like inspired and moved. But for that reason, I think that this book will speak to me. I think that I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna be like, whoa, like everything's different now. Like I just am that kind of person that this will actually like do something, like something's gonna click in here from reading this. I just know it. Like, so we're gonna read this and we're going to start living more optimally, people, because apparently I'm not already doing that. Or at least that's what the voice in my head tells me. Reading is on my New Year's resolutions list every single year, and this year is no exception. So I feel like the two big things for this next year in terms of hobbies is gonna be content creation and reading. At least that is the goal. But for now, the goal is to go get my work done. So I will see you later, probably when I go and get dinner. Until then, I'm just gonna lock in. We are at Beep's Burgers. We're gonna get In-N-Out, but In-N-Out is further from us. So we're getting Beep's Burgers. Beep's honestly might be superior anyways. I gotta say, it's actually one of my favorite burgers in the city. They're open till 2 a.m. every single day, and it's like a drive-up situation. Sir, I don't know why. I don't know why he's crying. I think he thinks he's gonna get out of the car. I've never waited in line for more than 5 minutes. Granted, I usually wait in the car, like I'm doing right now. Joel is the one who goes and gets the food. I've been staring at my computer screen for hours straight, and now I can't tell if my eyes feel all tight and weird because I've been staring at a computer for hours, or because I'm getting sick. Because Joel got sick, and I'm trying not to get sick. I drank an emergency today. I drank 3 big ass cups of hot green tea with a bunch of honey, and I just don't know if it was too little too late, guys. So we're gonna see. He did get sick 2 days ago, so I've been evading it so far. I just am not sure if it's finally gotten me. I think tomorrow we're really gonna know. He's got it. He's got the food. Yes. Woo! I'm so hungry. It smells so good.
It smells like garlic.
It smells so much like garlic. It smells like the ballpark fries.
Yeah.
Their garlic fries taste like AT&T Park, Oracle Park, whatever. Garlic fries. They taste the same. They're so good. Hella ketchup. They hooked it up with the ketchup. The beef sauce, mandatory. Necessary. Here we are. Let me show you what we're working with here. Beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. I'm so excited. Show the people, baby. I got a 1/4 pounder with onions and pickles added and cheddar cheese.
I got a 1/4 pounder with bacon and cheddar cheese.
Is the bacon good? Have you had it?
Yeah, I've had it with bacon.
I have a bacon cheeseburger.
I like bacon.
And then we have the garlic fries. Delicious.
All
They
right.
smell so good.
Taste test. So I'm
Garlic
starving.
fries taste test.
Come.
I'm so hungry.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. It's so good. Burger time.
Burger time. Alrighty.
Now I eat my boyga.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's so good. It's so good every time. Get into it, get into it. So good. So good. And then I take a sip of the Dr. Pepper. And then I take the garlic fry and I dip it in beef sauce. And then I generally reach flow state. You don't get any. You want to know why? Because you ate all the pepperoni pretzel bites from the mall. Because you snuck into our bag and ate all the pepperoni pretzel bites. Don't look away.